Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto, Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto, Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shiloh Stadium, Charlie Jordan Field, here for this UPSL National Playoff match between Kalonji Pro Profile and SCU Heat. Now, if you're able to, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Snellville, Georgia, and the beautiful Charlie Jordan Field here on the campus of Shiloh High School for this UPSL National Playoff Round of 16. It's Kalonji Pro Profile from the Georgia Conference taking on SCU Heat from the Mid-Atlantic South Conference. My name is Larry Weber. Thank you so much. We will bring you through all of the action today here at Charlie Jordan Field. Take a look at the weather conditions for today's matchup. 63 degrees, a very, very light wind that'll gust at 7 miles an hour. Absolutely beautiful day for soccer. You see the referees for today's matchup right there. Sergey Demenchuk is our center official. Frank Peacock and Gunwin Park are our ARs, and Mary Fernandez is our fourth official. We'll take a look at the lineups for today's matchup. Kalonji Pro Profile, pretty much identical from their entire run through the playoffs. Only two notices: Nathan Chari, the right defender, coming in, and Braden Kalonji, the young man, getting a start in the midfield. Keep an eye on Usman Fall at top. Their star striker, that is Kareem Tamimi. He has eclipsed 16 goals so far this season for SCU Heat. It is Ighede. He has 10 goals this season. So it'll be down to those two strikers. Can they continue? You also have a Kanye Samuel with 6 and Blake White with 6 for Kalonji Pro Profile. Faye and Hansen had 3. So a lot more goals scored in the regular season by Kalonji Pro Profile than SCU Heat. But that's going to be a little bit of a difference. We'll talk about that through this match. Both of these two teams coming in on a high into this match. SCU, they have 4 straight wins, of course, in the playoffs. Their last regular season match was a loss to Coastal Kings FC. They beat them in the playoffs, but their last regular season was a loss. It'll be Kalonji Pro Profile that are going to get us started first. Usman Fall over the ball. He gets that rare start today. Standing there with Kalen Kalonji. Standing over that Voight ball. Voight, the initial match ball sponsor of the UPSL. You don't want to forget about number 20 right down there, Awanja Madard for Kalonji Pro Profile. He has been one of those players that comes on in the playoffs and can put goals into the back of the net if you allow him. It's going to be a big day for both keepers. Andreas Kokoska for SCU Heat, Ashton Menard for Kalonji Pro Profile. The young man getting a very, very tough challenge here today, and we're underway here, Charlie Jordan Field. And right to Kokoska, and he will chest it down, play it over to his left back. Good settle there. Molina gives it into the midfield, over to the right wing. Nice ball into the channel. Taken down. No foul is called on that challenge with Kamani Irving. Daniel thought that he had been fouled. That ball go out to be a throw for SCU. These two teams have been powerhouses here in the Southeast region since the inception of the Premier Division. Ooh, nice ball forward. Tamimi is onside. He holds up, gets past the man, shot, deflects off of Kokoska, goes out for a corner. That was a great chance right off the clip in the first minute for Kalonji Pro Profile. Take a look at that chance really, really quick. You see he gets it off of the defender, takes the shot, and a great save. Kokoska had to come up there because Kareem Tamimi, former Atlanta United 2-man, he was ready to put that one in the back of the net. Kalen Kalonji, he'll step up to take this outswinger. To the back post. couldn't get that header down, Usman Fall. He does have the height, but he does not have the height of their other striker, Thierry Jules, who is on the bench. That 6'7" frame, you get used to hit it. Medard sneaks one to the top of the box. Tamimi comes away with it. Shot taken by Tiente. Save. Tiente took a shot there. That ball goes out. It'll be a throw once again for SCU. Working that far side. What a tackle by Nathan Chari. SCU looking to utilize that far channel. Go all the way back to Kokoska. Now work it down here, left center back. Nice ball forward in the midfield. Nice settle there from Daniel, but he wasn't able to make a complete pass to Fiddler to go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Seeing Matthias Daniel, number 9 for SCU, playing on both sides of the field, moving around. Kalonji Pro Profile, they normally play a 4-3-3. This SCU Heat, they play a 4-2-3-1. Get back underway from Demise to Kamani Irving. Kamani will send a long ball forward, trying to get it to Medard. Medard is able to get a touch on it, straight up into the air. Tamimi not going to get there. Cleared away by SCU. That one sent right back forward from Demise. Again, Tamimi not able to settle it. Good control by SCU. Keeping it out of their back. Daniel gets the pass over. It'll go all the way over to the far side from Carpena. Go back to the defense. Good turn there from Carpena. He gets a nice ball forward to Daniel. Daniel trying to move through space. Tackled. He gets back. Nice ball. Another tackle from Demise, deflected off of Indo and out for a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Very, very frantic here in the first 5 minutes of this match. Not the greatest of throw-ins, but a throw-in nonetheless. SCU get it forward. Maynard will come out and grab it. This SCU team, they ended the regular season with a decent goal differential. They scored 27 goals. They allowed 10. They had a goal differential of plus 17, but they have been absolutely on fire in the playoffs. They've scored 17 goals in the playoffs, allowed 3 with a plus 14. That gives them an overall total of a plus 31 goal differential. Their regular season, they were 8-2-0. They were the second seed in the Mid-Atlantic South. This Kalonji Pro Profile team, they were the first seed in Georgia Zone 1 as Georgia was split into 2, just like a lot of these divisions because we have so many teams here in the UPSL Premier Division. Nice long ball cleared by Kalonji. Fall gets a touch on it to allow Medard to run onto it. He has Kalonji on his side. He gives it to him. Kalonji first times it off the post. But offsides was called. Kalen Kalonji just veered offsides. He had an option there, and he tried to one-time it. SCU, good defensive line to catch Kalen offsides. Demise will just send that back to sender. So in zone 1 of Georgia, Kalonji Pro Profile, they ended 8-1-1. They had scored 38, allowed 14. They had a plus 24 goal differential, so they had a little bit better goal differential in the regular season. And then we get to the playoffs. Scored 13 goals, allowed 7, a plus 6. So they come into this overall with a plus 30. So on the paper, these two teams are very, very close. The one big difference, SCU comes into this match with a 4-game win streak. Kalonji Pro Profile coming into this game with a 10-game win streak. It'd be interesting to see if they can continue that. SCU, they're not a team that you want to think better than, because they will put goals on you and they will put them on quickly. As we saw in the playoffs, they scored the likes of 7 and they scored 7 on Charleston United, and they scored 6 on Coastal Kings here in the playoffs. So they're not a team to look lightly. Good clearance there. Working down that far channel. Kamani Irving gets a touch on it. Tried to get it to Tiente, not able to do so. Again on the attack. SCU over on the far channel. Able to get it right at the corner flag. Chari comes back, clears it for Kalonji. Tiente will give it to Davies. Davies will go to Medard. A little bit of a deflection, gets into SCU control. Fiddler. That one will be deflected, and it'll be a throw for SCU. Last time that SCU had made it to the round of 16, that was the spring of 2023. They lost to Tennessee Tempo 4-3. That was a game that we brought you here from ASMG. Last time that Kalonji Pro Profile made it to the round of 16, that was last fall of 2024, when they fell prey to, again, Soda City. They fell prey to Soda City at the beginning of both campaigns last year, before Soda City became the back-to-back champions for 2024. This season, we don't have any teams from the Final Four still in the tournament. Bring you some of the scores that we had from yesterday. We had dozens of goals scored yesterday. Foul committed there by Tiente. Gets us back underway. Daniel controls it but loses it to Davies. Demise and Tiente trade before giving it to Irving, and he'll give it back to Demise, his center back partner. He'll send a long ball trying to get it over to Tamimi. Tamimi heads it, but it's already out, and it'll be a throw for SCU. Gives us a quick chance. Like I said, look at the national bracket as it stands right now. Round of 16 just about wrapped up. We still have a makeup game that'll be happening down in Florida, as we're still trying to find Florida Premier Miami United. You'll be able to watch that match after our match here, right here on the UPSL YouTube channel. So once you get done here, switch over there so you can see who will make it to the next round in Florida. A little bit of a knock there for the SCU man. Shoe comes off for Daniel. He'll have to get that back together. So far, we have one spot already locked in for the Final Four. The Northeast has already been laid. It is Renegades FC who have punched their ticket to Irvine, California. That'll be at the end of the month, January 30th through February 1st. Whoever wins that match that you'll see after this one, Florida Premier FC and Miami United, they'll take on the FC America Spurs, as they've already defeated Club de Leon 4-3. Settled by SCU into the midfield. Good movement forward. Deflected back over to the far side. Good settle by Faye. He's going to lift it into the middle, but there's going to go right to Menard. Some of those games yesterday, we had that late game due to weather, and Next Level Soccer defeating SoCal United 2-1. That ball deflected still, and it eventually goes out. It'll be a KSA throw. We had that massive match, goal scoring between Proval Utah and Omaha Street. Proval Utah, they went into halftime 4-0 lead. They win at 6-2. Omaha Street scoring two very, very late. Scored the last one, the penalty, at the dead of the whistle. Bellevue Athletic defeated Valley 559 FC. Was 1-1, went to a penalty shootout. They convert, win the shootout. They move on. Probably the craziest match, and if you want to sit down and watch another match, go back and watch the Matthias Almeida FC versus FC Brownsville game from last night. MAFC was up 2-0 in the 89th minute. Tony Tiente over this ball, two-man wall. Headed away by SCU. Kept in by Kalonji. Shot taken low. Deflected again. Cleared by Daniel. Able to get control of it was Hansen. Goes out. It is a throw for SCU. Kalonji trying a bit of a press on SCU here in the 15th minute. It's 0-0. Kalonji Pro Profile and SCU Heat here in the round of 16 UPSL Premier Division National Tournament. That ball goes out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. So that match, MAFC, they're up 2-0 in the 89th minute. They allow a free kick at the corner of the box, far side, goes in. FC Brownsville get one back. It's 2-1. In the 92nd minute, a break, and they finish it in the same corner to make it 2-2. They go to a penalty shootout, and the last in the 6th round, Matthias Almeida FC get the win. Not the way that they was expecting to win it, with being up 2-0 in the 89th minute, but they still pulled out the victory. Foul was on Kalen Kalonji, quickly back underway. Awanja Medard gets dispossessed by SCU. That was great defense work. Fiddler just picked his pocket. They lost possession. Their defense is good. Kalen Kalonji wanting an overlap from Medard. Finally gets it. Goes back to Tiente. Tiente will go to Davies. He goes down. And that'll be a throw. Tiente will just clear that ball forward, allow Kokoska to come up and get it. These two teams know what it means to make it to the Final Four. They both have done that. SCU Heat, they made a Final Four appearance in the fall of 2022. KSA, they made to the Final Four appearance in fall of the 2021. So they both know what it means to get through this tournament, to get to that Final Four. Let's see if one of these two teams can do it again, as it's been the Southeast region that has really been the bright side of the UPSL Conference. 2025 spring champions, that was Tennessee Tempo from the Kentucky-Tennessee region. Before that, back-to-back champions from Mid-Atlantic. Soda City cleared by Menard as he had to come out of his box, but that was offsides. Kide called for being offsides. Another long ball. Not going to get there. Not a great hit from Kokoska. It'll be a goal kick. He had to work for that one. Take a look at that one again. Because as this ball comes back to him, and he's looking to just clear this out and straight up into the air. Nothing that Fiddler could do to help him. If that header could have been on frame, it's very good potential. He could get away. You can see the AR saying, no, this is a goal kick, as that ball was a little bit beyond the line. Rolling into the 20th minute. Neither team with a pure shot on goal so far. Ikide, he'll lay it off. Trying to keep control of it is SCU. Able to recycle it, get it forward. Faye goes out to the outside, into the box. Demise will chest it down. Still in control of it is SCU. Daniel to Carpena. That pass was off the mark, and it will be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. So we end 20 minutes. We take a look at the poll in the chat. As of right now, 73% feel like Kalonji Pro Profile will come away with the victory. We'll see if SCU Heat has anything to say about that, as their fans, I'm sure, would like to disagree. Davies will complete the throw in. Medard is dispossessed. Molina finally releases it. Cleared by Kalonji, but a foul is called. I think they called that for the reach in on Hide. Let's look at that again. You can see as Molina finally releases the ball, it's deflected off of Braden Kalonji, and Tiente comes in with the boot up, and I think that's why they called the foul. It's about 26 yards out, almost in the middle. Time to get this up and down. It's possible. Four-man wall. Molina. That one hits the top post. Does not hit the American football. It just hits the top bar on the goal, but it goes out to be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Gotta sneak that one in. Luis Molina strikes it with his right. Hits that top post. It does look like it may have deflected off of the American football. But back underway nonetheless. Kalonji control it to Davies. Tried to sneak it down there to Medard, but Medard just too far away for it. Rolls out for a South Carolina throw. Fiddler looks to throw it in. Does so. Gets it right back. Gives it to Carpena. He tries to sneak one forward. That one not the best by Chari, but Nathan's able to get it to Menard. Menard taking over most of the responsibilities in goal for Kalonji Pro Profile as they went through 5 different goalkeepers this season as they look to replace their starting goalkeeper who passed away in the spring in a vehicle accident. Gonzalez with the throw in. Bouncing over and out. It'll get to do it all over again. See one of the academy players for Kalonji Pro Profile grabbing that void ball. Get a little bit of fist pump there from Molina as well. Fiddler will give it to Molina. He'll immediately give it to Carpena. He's going to switch play. Kamani will knock it out. It'll be another throw, this time on the far side for South Carolina. SCU has had a lot of possession here in the first 25 minutes. That ball threaded through. What a grab, but it was offside. Another offsides for both teams. Both teams playing very, very well on the offside trap. Maynard still completed the fantastic save as he had to dive down, hauled that thing in to almost complete possession. That ball forward from Kalonji as both teams struggling to maintain possession in the midfield. Good turn by Demise. He will send one forward. Again. Cleared away. This is one of the rare opportunities that, like I was saying at the start, Braden Kalonji, the young man getting a start here in the playoffs. So go back to the captain. Kamani Irving gets us back underway, gives it to Yente. Demise now. He'll give it back to Kamani. Quick short passes there from Kalonji. Tamimi still gains possession. That pass deflected. Daniel dispossessed by Tiente. Fiddler, that pass off the mark. Going back to Number 15, Braden Kalonji. That 15 also represents his age. 15 years old, getting the start here in this round of 16. Both these two teams with exceptional academies to build their players for the next rounds. Kalonji Pro Profile. Several players have moved on into the professional ranks. Last season, Anthony Sumo, their star right winger, moved on to the Carolina Corps. Working over on the far side. Kalonji get it back. Tiente trying to play it forward. Had a little bit of a deflection. Couldn't get it to fall or to Medard. SCU. Play it back from Gonzalez again. Get it to Carpena. He'll go over to the far side. Lifted forward. Akele chested it down. Loses possession again. Now Kalonji. Give it to Tamimi. Tamimi not able to keep complete control. Goes out for a goal kick. Kokoska sends it forward. Lose possession from Tiente, but they get it right back. Demise tried to head it forward. Chari, controlled by SCU, closed down by two players. They win the throw. 30 minutes have passed. We are still 0-0 between Kalonji Pro Profile and SCU Heat. SCU making the trip down I-20 here to Snellville, Georgia. About 2.5 hours they had to travel here to Charlie Jordan Field. Kokoska, he will release. Tamimi trying to win possession, he does. Taking on Melania and Indo. Gets it to Chari. Chari goes down. He'll earn the foul. Talk about all of these players that are getting their path to professional through the UPSL. You can look no farther than Jan Diamande. The young man came from AS Frenzy in Florida. He's playing in Germany, throwing down goals left and right. Started in Spain, got some goals, went to Germany. There's even talk about maybe even somewhere else for the young man, making the dream happen. That's what all of these players want. They want that chance. Nice little nutmeg to Kalen, but he is dispossessed. Wins it back. Tiente, former Atlanta United 2 man. It's one of the big veterans here on this Kalonji squad. Good control there by Faye, taking on Medard, comes away with it still. Carpena will send it over to the far side. It'll go right back to defense. That'll go back to Kokosa. He will release. Center circle, clearance by Kalonji, but right back into the path of SCU. Win it right back. Davies wanted to switch it, and he was dispossessed. Now, here comes the attack from Mikigde. Mikigde's got plenty of space here on the near channel. Gets past Demise. Davies stacks him up. Demise comes back and wins it for Kalonji. A star striker for South Carolina. Almost made it through those defensive lines of Kalonji. Back to Molina. Back to Fiddler. And to Gonzalez. Gets it forward. Chari with a little bit of a touch on it to get it to Irving. Irving trying to direct traffic, gives it to Braden Kalonji, gives it right back to him. Tiente will give it to Chari. Be interesting to see what these two teams do in the substitution ranks, as if you would believe it, SCU brought a couple more substitutes than Kalonji, with Kalonji being the home team. But they have played that way throughout the season. Here in the UPSL, you can have up to 7 substitutions per match, per team. Kalonji brought 5. SCU brought 6. Medard gets it to Kalen Kalonji, gives it back to Medard, but he was in an offside position. He's trying to plead his case that he thought he was in a better position than that, but it'll be a offsides nonetheless. And for these teams and for their fans, one of these teams is going to get to move on, and that means that they're going to have to travel, which means they need to go to Hotel Planner, one of the sponsors of the UPSL. Hotel Planner gives special rates for UPSL players and their fans. Go to upsl.hotelplanner.com. Medard goes down. He wants a foul. He's not going to get it. You can hear the fans in the stands of Kalonji. Tiente gets it forward to Fall. He makes the turn. He'll come down here to Medard. Medard wanting to turn the afterburners on. Fiddler stacking him up. He's able to get the pass, not to Kalen Kalonji. Still back forward, but that pass from Davies off the mark. Press by Kalonji forces the throw. Kalonji moving the ball around in the midfield. They'll go back to Demise. He has to retreat. Gives it over to Davies here on the near side. Tiente will play it back to Demise. Parade and Kalonji. Just give it right back to Demise. Just slowing it down is Kalonji per profile right now. It's been a pretty frantic game throughout these 37 minutes. Tamimi trying to control it. The Frenchman tries the pass. He'll get knocked out, and it will be, I believe they're going to call a handball for that one, as it was deflected up and out. So this will be basically a corner. As this will be maybe about 6 yards from the corner, from the back touch line. You can see where the AR is standing. You see that gray line on the screen? That is the near and far touch line. It's difficult to see at times, not only here in the booth, but on the screen as well for you viewers at home. And so viewers at home, like our good friend Andrea. Tiente plays it short. Andrea from Italy, ciao, my friend. It's good to see you watching another UPSL match here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Kokoska will grab it and immediately release. Trying to give an on-running Matthias Daniel, but he's not able to be in front of Demise. Quickly thrown in by Fiddler. Melania gets it to Faye, who gives it right back to him. Back and forth. Faye dispossessed by Mimi. Chested down by Gonzalez. Melania. Faye. Into center circle. Carpena will go forward. They have to retreat. Lifted over the top. Kamani cuts that pass off. It'll be a throw for SCU. Carpena controls it. Gives it right back. That ball will hit the top netting, go out, be a corner from the deflection. First corner in quite some time for either team. Five minutes plus any stoppage time here in the first half. Melania gives it a kiss. Gets ready for this outswinger. Plays it to the top of the box. Ahide is dispossessed by Fall, but again, right back from Hansen to SCU into the box. Headed away by Demise. And that one will go out. It'll be a throw for SCU. Good idea for SCU. Trying to catch KSA off guard. Melania plays it back to Fiddler. Hansen into the box. Shot, and it's in! SCU find a way to get on the board here in the 42nd minute from number 9, Matthias Daniel, to take it 1-0. Great work here by South Carolina United. Heat comes across the box, one times it, nothing that Maynard could do, and it is 1-0. Now, Kalonji Pro Profile, they're going to need to equalize. See if they can do it before the half. That was a fantastic goal from Matthias Daniel. Both teams have played exceptionally well in the first 40 minutes defensively. That was really the first shot on goal from SCU. They did not disappoint. Another ball into the box, right into Ashton Menard's hands. He will release, but that is immediately cut off. Tried to send that one a little too far. Fiddler to the goal scorer. Daniel loses it. Kalonji. Usman Fall tries the back heel to Medard, and a great tackle there by Carpena. Be a throw for Kalonji. Davies with the throw. That ball will go out, and we'll do it again. Medard trying to find his way around the defender. Deflects out and all the way back to Demise. He sends it forward, but Kokoska is there. Kokoska trying to send everybody forward. As we roll into the 45th minute. See how much stoppage time we will receive. Back to Maynard. Not able to control it was Tamimi. Chari will go to Kamani Irving. He will send it long to Medard. Medard heads it, but he cannot keep it in, and it will be a throw for SCU. Gonzalez will do the throw. Braden earns the throw for Kalonji. Give it to Ben Davies. He threads the needle down the line, but not able to control it is Medard, and it'll go out for another throw for SCU. High throw in. Bounces its way to Higday. Demise able to dispossess. Kamani, silky smooth. Around. Tamimi goes down, no foul. No additional time. We will not have any extra time in the first half. We will end at halftime with the score. Kalonji Pro Profile 0. SCU Heat 1. Good play by both of these teams. We'll see what happens at halftime. See what any types of substitutions Coach Kalonji does. See what the SCU Heat team can do to hopefully hold on. Move on to the next round. We'll step away for a few moments to let you get a beverage and a snack. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for the second half. We end at halftime. Kalonji Pro Profile 0. SCU Heat 1.
Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Yeah. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Que juega en corto. Hishka que devuelve. Tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Welcome back to Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School, home of the Generals in Snellville, Georgia. It is Kalonji Pro Profile 0, South Carolina United Heat 1 here in the round of 16 in the UPSL Premier Division and National Playoffs. Can the Kalonji Pro Profile squad, can they find their way back into this match, or will SCU Heat come away and move on to the quarterfinals? I will tell you at halftime, the Kalonji Pro Profile squad stayed on the bench while Coach Kalonji berated them up and down the pitch, while the SCU Heat starters, they went to the locker room to take a break before we kick into this second half. Take a look at the weather as we have had a perfect day of soccer here in Georgia. 63 degrees is where we stand right now with that light wind, and we are having a sensational day here in Georgia. We take a look at the national bracket as it stands right now. Like I said, we had a lot of matches yesterday. We start over in the West. You had Omaha Street taking on Provo, Utah FC. Provo, Utah with a 6-2 victory. It was 4-0 at half and then 6-0. And then in the 82nd and the 93rd minute, Omaha Street got 2 consolation goals back, but it ends 6-2 for Provo to move on to the next round. You look at that other game down there between Matthias Almeida FC and FC Brownsville. That was the craziest match from yesterday. If you have an opportunity to go back and watch it, I definitely recommend it, as MAFC were leading 2-0 until the 89th minute. A free kick goal and then a break on goal in the 92nd minute tied it at 2-2. They go through extra time. They go to the penalty shootout. The 6th attempt, FC Brownsville with the miss allows MAFC to get the victory. That'll be the quarterfinals for next round. Once we get there, you have SoCal United defeated by Next Level Soccer. And it is going to be FC. They defeated SoCal, lost 2-1 to Next Level Soccer. Bellevue Athletic win in a penalty shootout between Valley 559 FC. And now over here, one more match in the round of 32. That's the next match here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Florida Premier FC taking on Miami United FC. You see the updated bracket as it stands right now. Those are your quarterfinals. Will Kalonji Pro Profile make it to the quarterfinals, or will SC United Heat hold the victory and they take that quarterfinal? That match will be on probably the 17th. We'll find out as we get closer. As either one of these two teams, they'll get a week off so that the Florida side can catch up. You saw that when it comes to the Northeast, they've already completed theirs. As New York Renegades FC, they've already punched their ticket to Irvine, California. They'll definitely be utilizing Hotel Planner for accommodations in Irvine. And if you want to show your support for your teams, then you need to go over to the UPSLFanshop.com. You can pick you up a t-shirt of Kalonji Pro Profile, maybe even South Carolina Heat, maybe Tennessee Tempo, who were the spring champions. You can find apparel and much, much more. UPSLFanshop.com. You can also get you one of the Voight balls. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. SCU get us underway there in the all-black, moving from left to right. Kalonji Pro Profile in the all-white, moving from right to left. There is the whistle. And Molina gets us underway. Chari, he's able to clear it. Good turn there, but lose it to Chari. Kalen Kalonji. Bruno would be the coach and his father. There's a foul on Braden Kalonji. And that'll be the first official card of the match. We did have no cards in the first half. I believe that was Molina who received that yellow card in the 46th minute. So we look at the stats of the first half. Both teams with 2 shots on goal and 2 shots total. Both had 1 single corner. Kalonji had 5 fouls to SCU's 2. And Kalonji was offsides 3 times to SCU's 1. Like I said, no cards were issued in the first 45, but immediately in the first minute, we get our first official yellow card to SCU. Kokoska will wait until Kalen gets close enough that he has to pick the ball up. He'll send his defenders forward. And he will send a long ball out. Ikide controls it, gives it over on the far side, gets it back. Trying to work that far side. Tiente enough to get it released. That one will go out. It'll be a throw for KSA. No substitutions at the half for either squad. Down the far line. Gets it to Braden Kalonji. He will release. Gets it over to Kareem Tamimi. Kokoska just able to be in front of him there. He will knock it down. Usman Fall tries to move up a little bit to force him to release. Nice touch there by Kamani Irving. He will release it over to the far side, trying to get it to Awanja Medard. Medard's able to keep it in. Hits the brakes, trying to work his way around Fiddler. Gets it to Tiente. Tiente tries to control it, not able to do so. Faye released it off of him. Chari able to get just enough of a step in front of Hansen. Kamani makes the turn in center circle, and he sends it forward. That is Awanja Medard over on the far side at the top of the box. Plays it to Kalen. Shot, and it's in! Kalen Kalonji with the goal in the 49th minute. Almost identical to the South Carolina United Heat goal. I'll spit it out. Nevertheless, 49th minute, and it is 1-1. Look at this goal. It's a beautiful ball forward from Irving. Gives it straight in middle. Nothing that Kokoska could do. It's in the back of the net, and it is 1-1. Now it gets interesting as we are barely 5 minutes into the second half, and we are level. Remember, for those of you watching at home, we must have a winner. So if we end regular time tied, we will go to 2 15-minute extra time halves. No golden goal. And if we are still tied, we will go to the penalty spot. We had 2 matches yesterday that went to PKs. That ball battling between there, and it's going to come away with a foul by South Carolina. And Luis Molina, number 20, he's got to be careful because he's already on a yellow card. It's Carpena that is the one that is being noted for the foul. Center official having a conversation with Martin Carpena. It's Kareem Tamimi who's down. Georgia Gwinnett alum comes away. Immediately gives it to Tamimi. Trying to work around 3 men. And he's going to get called for the foul on Molina. Molina, a little bit of acting there. That's what you get in soccer. Ball was rolling, so going to have to make sure that it comes to a stop before getting back underway. Damian Chuck, our center official, pro soccer level referee, knows the game. Daniel receives it back. Faye. Now over here to the far side, trying to get it to Hansen. Hansen's there. Sliding challenge, and that is going to go out, and I believe that's going to be, is that going to be a foul on Chari, or are they going to just say that it went out and it'll be a throw? They're just going to say it's a throw. Frank Peacock, the AR, or they are going to call, see what they're saying, is going to be a throw. Frank Peacock, our AR, was right there, but the center official not calling that a foul and calling that just a throw. Deflection off of Tamimi. Tiente heads it to him. Now, Tamimi running through the gears in the midfield, being pulled back, and he is going to get the foul and the yellow card going to Carpena in the 53rd minute. That's 2 yellow cards here pretty quickly for SCU. Back trying to get it back underway. He is not ready. The center official is still journaling in the book on that yellow card. It looked like it was Martin Carpena, but I'm getting confirmation that it was number 26, Marco Gonzalez, who received that yellow card. Kamani Irving will come up to take this back underway. Near side, Chari thought about releasing it, gives it to Kalen Kalonji right at the edge of the box. Tries to play it out, working his round 2 men, a deflect out, and it'll be a corner. Good work there from the midfielder. Knows that he's closed down. Elects just to get the deflection, get the corner. Allow his squad to get prepared for this set piece. Far side of the box. Tried to one time, it did to Mimi, but that one will be deflected, and it'll be a goal kick. No deflection off of the defender. Be a goal kick. That ball made its way a little bit farther through than the KSA squad wanted. Tamimi tried the one-timer, didn't get it. Little toss over the player. Gonzalez. Kokoska, he'll send his center backs forward. That one bouncing at center circle. Chari trying to release it. He releases it high in the sky. Kamani Irving will help him out. To Tamimi. He settles it, gives it to Kalen. Gives it right back for the run for Kalen. He's in the box. Lays it off. Gets it to Fall. Can't get it to Tamimi. Tiente tried to run up to get that. Wasn't able to do so. Demise. Shot taken by Fall. Saved by Kokoska. Kalonji starting to put the pressure on South Carolina. Headed right back to Kalen. He gives it to Tamimi. He one-times it. And that one's over the bar and out for a goal kick. Take a look at what we have here. One time, and that one just up and over the bar. Kokoska will have to run down that ball. It's a large track here at Charlie Jordan Field, the campus of Shiloh High School. So when that ball goes past goal, it will roll for quite some distance. If you're just watching in, this is the UPSL National Tournament in the Premier Division. Round of 16, Kalonji Pro Profile 1, South Carolina United Heat 1. Here from Snellville, Georgia. Straight up in the air by Higday. Tiente, he'll get called for the high boot. Faye will get us back underway. He gives it right back from Indo. Over to the far side. Lifted over the midfield, but Demise will clear it right into his bench. Both sides with players up, getting warm. Potential subs. Faye, he's cut off by Braden Kalonji. Now here comes a runner and dispossessed beautifully by South Carolina. Kalen will get called for that foul. He'll help out number 10, Madhu Faye. Back underway. Cut off by Kareem Tamimi in center circle. He holds up. He'll bounce right off the noggin of Carpena. Again, try to work it over there on that far side. Awanja Medard, he goes down. No foul is called. SCU with possession. Faye comes over here to the near side. Indo gives it back to Carpena. Shares passes with Faye before going back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez works it to the far side. Through the channel. And offsides. Tight line there for the defense of Kalonji. Able to get the offside trap. Both teams doing really well with the offside trap in the first half. There's your first one in the second for Kalonji. Substitute be the end of the day for the young man, Braden Kalonji. On will come Sam Pavlotsky. Sam is more of a defensive midfielder than an attacking midfielder like Braden. Not able to get that to Tamimi, but is he going to get the foul? No, he is not. He is, I believe, where is he? I believe that Tamimi was the one that committed the foul there in the 60th minute. Yes, he was. Take a look at that. Wasn't sure how they called that. You see Indo there. Loses it to Kalen. And he's fighting there. And I think he's called there for the slap there at the end. And that is why Tamimi will get his first yellow card in the 60th minute. Kokoska will get us back underway. Long ball released from the goalkeeper. Back to Kamani. Kamani will just let it roll out. Allow Menard to take this free kick. He'll take the goal kick and get us back underway. Quickly to Demise. And forward from Demise. Awanja has moved over here to the left side. Trying to work his way around Indo. Shushi Indo has played exceptional defense here for SCU in today's match. Center official trying to get his way out of that path of the ball. Work it over to the far side. Hits the brakes. Plays it back to Faye. He goes to Carpena and he'll get it right back. Faye will give it right back to Carpena. He will go defensively. Forward to Melania. Faye. Carpena. Now Hansen. Give it right back to him. Faye. Closed down. Was able to release it to Carpena. Now Hansen. He loses possession to Chari. Kalen Kalonji trying to release it, bouncing off of Carpena. Carpena has just been able to get it out of the way, and this ball is released, and Usman Fall is onside. Holds up. Moving into the box. Shot taken. Great save by Koska. Still in Medard's path. Gets it to Kalonji. He turns. Great save again. 2 saves having to be made there by SCU in the last seconds. That one will go back to Menard. He's able to pick it up. He throws it out. That ball will go out. Take a look at these saves here. He makes the turn. Save foot there. Back to Kalen. He makes the turn. And another save. That one by the defender. Be a throw in from Indo of SCU. Able to get it to Faye. Tackle. Foul is called on Povalatsky. And center wants that ball not in the middle of the pitch. He wants it exactly where it was. Doesn't want an advantage played by the angles. Carpena will go over to the far side. Fiddler will go forward. That one is dispossessed. Kalen not able to jump over Faye. That ball will get forward to Ikigde. Taking on Kamani Irving, and he tackles it away for the throw for SCU. These two teams starting to tighten up again. It was very tight for the first few minutes. First good 15, 20 minutes of this match. Very, very tight. Back and forth, back and forth. High ball there, high boot from Medard. Faye will get the foul. Goal scored in the 41st minute by number 9, Matthias Daniel for SCU. 49th minute, Caitlin Kalonji, number 27 for Kalonji Pro Profile. That's how we get to 1-1. Carpena hits it with his left. Cleared by Kalonji. Back to Menard, and he will catch it. And stoppage for a player down for SCU. Let's see who that is that's down. I believe that was Seth Hansen who was down. Looks like he's okay as he ran off. A drop ball, and we are good to go. Indeed, that was Seth Hansen. Sent forward by Kalonji, not able to get that to Tamimi. Kalen will try and get it to Tamimi. He's able to get around the first man. He's pulled down, and that is just outside of the box, and that'll be a yellow card for the defender. That one is for sure Gonzalez. If that was in, if my numbers were correct, I originally thought that it was Carpena that got that second yellow card for SCU. Let's take a look at that again. You see that ball? The first clearance by Fiddler, right back from Kalen, settles it, gets around Gonzalez, and you can see the foul right there. And that was in the 66th minute. So we'll verify that with our staff. We'll let you know. Nevertheless, it is right at about 19 yards. Tamimi over the wall, off it and in! Kareem Tamimi with the goal off of the wall, and it deflects in to take the lead 2-1. The star goal scorer for Kalonji Pro Profile hits the wall over and in to get to the 2-1 lead here in the 68th minute. SCU, they go into the half leading 1-0. They now find themselves down 2-1. Menard will grab. They still have 22 minutes to go in regulation. They can still bring it back. No need to get excited yet, as these teams know how to put the goal in, or put the ball into the back of the net. So, like I said, in this playoffs, SCU has put 6 past and 7 past opponents. So they know how to score some goals. Bouncing to Medard. He has it. Trying to get around Indo. And that one will be deflected out. It'll be a corner. He's able to just barely get past Indo and forces Henry Cole to just knock it out and let it be a corner. Kalen Kalonji will complete this in-swinger. Two right in the central shot, and that one will be deflected out from Demise. "70 minutes are almost complete here at Charlie Jordan Field. Kalonji Pro Profile find themselves with a 2-1 lead. Tiente trying to work that off of Molina, unable to do so. That one will stay in. I was curious. I thought that was going to go out. That one officially does go out. It'll be a throw for SCU. That one goes into the stands. Fourth official will send over another void ball. Now, can SCU get themselves into contention for a goal? Lose possession in the midfield. Kamani Irving cuts it over to Demise. He'll go over to Davies. Davies will go forward to Tamimi. Tamimi's able to just release it. It'll go back to Gonzalez. He'll give it to Kokoska. Fall just chasing him down, working down the far line. Lose possession there for a second. Still control it does SCU. He goes down. There is a player for SCU up with the fourth official ready to come on and substitute. Center official is going to blow the whistle and allow that substitution. Looks like it is the end of the day for Carpena, it looks like. Get confirmation of the substitute there. It was number 11, Adateo Adafioe, who came on. Long ball, trying to get to Adafioe, able to do so. But it's going to bounce out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Shot, and it's in! What a rip from the midfield to make it 2-2. What a ripper of a shot from South Carolina. And it is 2-2. Seth Hansen, take a bow, young man. And just rips it from about 32 yards out. Now, Tamimi, that one will be out. It'll be a corner. Kalonji immediately trying to get back in the lead. It'll be Nathan Chari who will take this in-swinger for Kalonji. In the middle, cleared. Bouncing to Pavlotsky. He will put it back into the box. Bicycle kick. And that one, I think that one got more of Carpena than Ciente wanted it to. See, as this ball comes back in from Pavlotsky, and Tiente tries the acrobatics. Yeah, that one, more contact with Carpena than with the ball. 75th minute, Kalonji Pro Profile 2, South Carolina United Heat 2. Kokoska told to bring it back because it was a goal kick. Controlled by Faye. He'll release it, trying to get it to Indo. Indo not able to control that ball, out for a throw. Hold up, we have another substitution. And it'll be the end of the day for Usman Fall, or excuse me, it'll be Caitlin Kalonji who will come out, and he'll be replaced by number 16, Thierry Jules. 6'8" striker, giving Kalonji Pro Profile a new presence in the box. That'll be knocked out, and another throw for Kalonji. Chari, he'll lift it. Headed away by SCU. Deflected off the back of Tiente. He gets back up, wins it. Able to get it forward. Fall can't get there. Tamimi not able to do the tackle. SCU work out of a jam. Hansen. Faye. Down the line. Will it be able to stay in? No, it will not. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Almost 32 minutes done in this second half. We are level. Faye able to control it. Hansen working down that line. Out of Fioe, but it'll go out. It'll be a throw for SCU. Again, we end in regulation tied. We will go to extra time. 2 15-minute halves. No golden goal. Tiente stacks him up. Clears it. Able to work off the 2 men. Kamani Irving not able to win that either. It comes over here to the near side. Nathan Chari with a great tackle. SCU still with possession. Carpena sends it forward. Demise. Medard. And Medard releases. Loses it. Comes right back. Wins it for Kalonji. Able to get it to Jules. Jules holds up. Allows the on-running Medard. Medard not able to get around the defender. Up, vantage play, Thierry Jules takes the shot, great save, back in, another chance, shot, off the bar, out. Wow, Kalonji Pro Profile had 3 or 4 good chances right there. Usman Fall just could not release it. Usman Fall stands up to take this one. Be an in-swinger. Calls off Chari. Into the box, trying to get it to Jules. But SCU clear. Hansen closed down, able to release it. That's a perfect ball to Higday. He had plenty of space in the midfield. Gets it over here to the near side. Hamilton. Back. Higday. Shot way over the bar. Now come back. Look at this opportunity from Kalonji. Medard gets it to Jules. Jules, great save. Fall, another chance. Fall, another chance. Wow. Kalonji were trying to get that lead back. 80th minute. Jules is able to head it forward. Fall cannot get there. Medard wins it off of Endo, but loses it again. Pavlatsky keeps it in to Chari. Kamani Irving releases to Mimi. Heads it. Not able to get it to Jules. Tiente trying to run down, is not as fast as Hansen, but he gets help. Anja Medard trying to get around Indo. Into the box. Tamimi settles it. Hits. Deflected off of the defense. Another one deflected off of the defense from Tiente. Shots coming in fast and furious right now. Making his way through the midfield. Kamani steps up, just a little bit of a bump to get him off the ball. Pavlatsky to Medard. Getting around Indo. Indo pulling him back. Still able to get it. Gets around and down. He's going to go back to the original foul from Indo. And Sushi Indo will get a yellow card in the 82nd minute. You could tell there that he was starting to get gassed. Take a look at this ball. As it's released to Medard, Indo immediately grabs him, pulls him back, is still pulling, gets into the box, and is still hand fighting with Awanja Medard when Medard goes down. It's going to be an interesting ball because this one is about 27 yards out for Tony Tiente. Two-man wall. to the back post, headed! Great! What a save! Andreas Kokoska. What a save for the SCU goalkeeper. As he was caught off guard and he grabbed that off balance with his right hand. That ball will go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Nice long throw in. Straight up into the air. Back to possess is Kalonji. Thierry Jules trying to get there. And that ball will be secured finally by Kalonji as it was just bouncing there in the SCU half. Go back to Ashen Menard. Surveys the field. Releases. Trying to get it to Kalonji Medard. He makes the turn, but that'll be a throw for SCU. Here in the 84th minute. We had no extra time in that first half. I'm expecting to get at least a minute or two here in the second half. Throw for Kalonji. Let Chari take this. Looking for somewhere to go. Gives it to Usman Fall. He makes the turn. Gets it to Tamimi. Tamimi cannot make the turn. Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Kalonji Medard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Kalonji Medard with the goal. Look at this one. It's bouncing around. Medard takes it. It deflects off of Indo, and it goes in for the goal and the lead. This match has gone back and forth throughout the 85 minutes. And now Kalonji Medard in the 84th minute allows Kalonji to have the lead. There's still plenty of time for SCU to equalize. And that'll be offsides called on Ikigde. You were looking for goals here in this UPSL match. You got them. Deflected off the defender as that one was making its way to fall. Off of Thierry Jules. Carpena loses it to Kalonji Medard. Medard, he releases, and that one's off the mark. Had to hold off Neil Hamilton as he was wanting to get that space. Not going to get it. Another sub coming on for SCU. End of the day for Henry Kohel. Kalonji able to get it out of their half. Usman Fall taking on Carpena. He goes down, but he's able to get it to center circle. SCU, Carpena gets it back. Deflected off of Kamani Irving. Tamimi's able to keep it in? No, he was not. Substitution coming on for Kalonji. It'll be end of the day for Usman Fall. And he's going to be replaced by Zane Hilton. Zane Hilton, another attacking player for Kalonji Pro Profile. So far, all of the substitutions, well, most of the substitutions for Kalonji have all been attacking, other than Sam Pavlotsky, who's more of a defensive midfielder. Bouncing in the midfield. Tiente able to get the secondary header on that as he wasn't able to release it. Back into SCU possession. Get past Davies. Deflected into the box. Maynard will grab it. Bouncing. Nothing that Thierry Jules was going to do to get there. He's saying that he was being blocked and wasn't allowed to move in to the path of the ball. Controlled there from Carson Graves, who was the substitute just a moment ago for Kohel. That ball goes out. Throw for SCU. Carpena gives it over to Faye, back over here to Indo. Lose possession. Medard looking to turn the Jets on, able to get past the first attacker. Not able to release it past Faye, and he'll commit the foul. An extra little push there, and I believe Medard will get a yellow card for a little extra kick out by moving the ball out into the open space, and indeed he did in the 90th minute. This will be a reset. All set, back underway. Into stoppage time. Maynard goes down just to kill a couple extra seconds. Thierry Jules will give it to Medard. Medard taking on Indo, holds up. Plays it over to Fall. Deflected off of Fiddler. Gets it back. Trying to work his way around Fiddler. Not able to do so. Center official, he showed 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes, one already gone. 5 minutes of stoppage time we have here at Charlie Jordan Field, home of the Generals. It's going to be a tough call for who is the man of the match. Got a substitution for Kalonji, not allowed to take it as they were delaying the time. You can see the SCU coach upset because they were taking their time. It looks like it's Grant Carr who's coming on, the defender. Asher Menard has it. 2 minutes have gone. It is Grant Carr who's going to be coming on. We'll see who he comes on for. He's particularly a left back. And there is a substitution. And he'll replace Nathan Chari in that left back position. Gets it to Thierry Jules. Usman Fall takes a rip at it, deflects off of Gonzalez, gets it to Pavlotsky. Pavlotsky gets past the first man, gets past the second man, not able to get past the third, but it will be a goal kick. Pavlotsky acted like he was trying to get to the ball. Wanja Medard had a goal and an assist. Is that enough to be the man of the match? Was able to get the last goal. We still have a few more minutes in this match. Thrown in by Davies. Tamimi will release. Medard is going to get to it. Thierry Jules on his right, trying to work around Indo. Lays it off to Jules, and Jules was in an offside position. That would have sealed it for Medard as the man of the match if that would have went in the back of the net. Kokoska. That one bounced over Kamani Irving. But Menard is going to be able to be there in time, control it. Gets knocked down by Carson Graves, but no foul was called on that. And released. Tiente is able to get in front of that ball. Gets it to Tamimi. Released by Pavlotsky. Usman Fall trying to get past the defender. He's able to do so. Usman Fall gets around the defender, gets around the goalkeeper, puts it in the back of the net, and that is the winner for Kalonji Pro Profile. Excuse me, that is Zane Hilton, number 14, who puts that one in the back of the net. And that should seal it for Kalonji Pro Profile as they go up 4-2. He gets past the first defender, gets past the keeper, and places it. Zane Hilton with the goal in the 95th minute. To make it 4-2. Kalonji will move on for another day. South Carolina United Heat will make the trek back down I-20. Have some time off to get ready for the spring season, as it will be kicking off at the beginning of March. Just a couple weeks off. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We will end this match with the goal score. Kalonji Pro Profile 4, South Carolina United Heat 2. SCU come into the second half with a 1-0 lead. Goal scored by Kalen Kalonji in the 49th minute to make it 1-1. Kalonji get a goal in the 68th minute to make it 2-1. Then Seth Hansen makes it 2-2. And then goals by Awanja Medard and Zane Hilton make it 4-2. That'll end it for us here at Charlie Jordan Field. That will lock this bracket into the quarterfinals. The next match on the UPSL YouTube channel right here is Florida Premier FC taking on Miami United Heat. That match will kick off in about an hour and a half. So get yourself dinner, come back, watch that. That is the round of 32. Kalonji Pro Profile, they're going to get a week off, and then they will wait to see who is going to come in to take on FC America Spurs. They will take on the winner of one of those three teams, and that match will be the weekend of the 17th to 18th. We'll find out more as it gets closer. That's going to do it for us here at ASMG TV Studios. Thank you so much for watching our presentation of the UPSL. Don't forget to like and subscribe, UPSL Soccer. And if you're bored, go over and like the ASMG TV channel as well. That'll do it for me here, Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. It ends Kalonji Pro Profile 4, SCU Heat 2.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.